Most people pick the worst possible time to visit the Smoky Mountains and don't realize it until they're stuck in traffic. Everyone talks about the best times to visit the Smoky Mountains, but almost nobody tells you this. The most popular times to go are actually the worst times to visit. More people, higher prices, and somehow a worse experience. Same mountains, completely different trip. If you hit the Smokies at the wrong time, you don't just spend more, you lose half your day to traffic, crowds, and things that just aren't worth it. Let's break down when this happens and what to do instead. Let's start with the obvious one, fall. It looks incredible, and that's exactly why it becomes a problem, because everyone else has the same idea. October in the Smokies isn't just busy, it's packed. And you're not moving at your own pace anymore. You're adjusting to the traffic, waiting on parking, and working around the crowds at almost every stop. Hotels go up. Cabins that are normally reasonable suddenly cost way more than they should. And even if you're okay paying for it, you're not getting a better experience in return. You're just getting a more crowded one. It's not that fall isn't beautiful. It's that it doesn't match the experience people think they're going to get. Then there's summer, and this one feels like it should work. There's longer days, everything is open, and there's a lot more time to explore. But summer brings a different kind of problem. Traffic builds much earlier in the day, parking fills up a lot faster than you expect, and every stop takes longer than you expect. At first, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but one delay turns into another. And before you realize it, half your day is gone just getting from one place to the next. And just like fall, that's where the money starts to creep in. You stop because it's convenient. You eat where you can, get in as quickly as possible. And then by the end of the day, you spent a lot more money than you planned to, but you're not getting more out of it. Summer isn't the worst time to go, but it's not the smooth, easy trip people expect. Here's the part that ruins a lot of trips. It's not just the season. It's the days you choose. Weekends change everything. Even during a good time of the year, a weekend can take a solid plan and make it feel rushed and crowded. That's when more cars come in, more people show up at the same stops that you're at. Parking fills much early in the day, and popular areas feel way overcrowded than they should. And that's when your flexibility just completely disappears. You can't just adjust your day anymore. You're working around what's available, not what makes sense or what you really wanted to do. And that's when people start to feel behind. They rush. They try to fit more in. And that's when a trip stops feeling enjoyable and starts feeling more like something you're managing. This is one of the easiest mistakes to make and one of the easiest to fix. But most people don't think about it until they're already in it. Now here's the shift. The best times to visit the Smokies are usually the ones people skip. Late winter and early spring. Even early fall or before peak hits is a nice time to visit. You're still getting the same mountains, the same views, the same overall experience, but without everything working against you. You're not dealing with the same traffic. Parking becomes so much easier, and you can move through your day without constantly adjusting the plan. And that really changes how everything feels. You're not rushing anymore. You're not settling for what's available. You're choosing what you actually want to do, and that's where the trip starts to feel worth it. Because it's not just about saving money. It's about getting a better experience for what you're already spending. Real quick, if this is helping you plan a better trip, hit subscribe. I focus on helping you avoid the parts of travel that waste your time and your money. Now here's what most people don't realize. The cost of going at the wrong time isn't just what you pay for up front. It's what happens throughout the entire day. Because everything takes longer at that point, you start making different decisions. You wind up stopping more often and you settle for easier options. You grab food because it's faster, not because it's what you wanted. And those small decisions add up. Another stop, another purchase, another place that seemed like it was a good idea in the moment. And by the end of the day, you spent more money than you even planned to do. But it doesn't feel like you got more out of it, just more money spent. That's the part people don't see coming. And that's what usually makes the trip feel less worth it than you expected. The Smoky Mountains aren't the problem, timing is. Hit it at the wrong time and everything feels harder than it should. Hit it at the right time and it's the exact same place, but a completely different experience. If you're planning your trip, check the links in my description. I've included places to stay, things to do, and options nearby to make it easier for you to plan. If you're happy to be heading to Gatlinburg, I've got a couple videos for you. This one here, 7 secrets in Gatlinburg that the locals don't want you to know. And on this side right here, 2 days in Gatlinburg. If you only have 48 hours, this is the perfect itinerary for you. So you're not wasting time and getting the most out of your trip. I'll see you on the next adventure.